Good morning and welcome to the first weekly commentary of the year. Yeah, so I can as well say a happy new year to everybody. Yeah, happy new year to my YouTube family, my subscribers and my viewers as well. Yeah, so happy new year for to everybody and welcome to another trading year. Welcome to 2025. Obviously, I resumed trading last week, yeah, and unfortunately, I was unable to upload any commentary for last week. But we thank God for everything, and it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a profitable year for everybody, yeah. So once you're able to put in the work and obviously do the right thing and follow your rules, yeah, it's possible and we'll all be profitable together. Yeah. So thank you so far for being with me, and let's continue to push. Let's continue to push. It's gonna be a great year. For us will work. Let's go into what we have for today. Is the dollar index chart, dollar index monthly chart, and obviously it's been a very bullish. It has been a bullish month for the dollar index. You can see for over 3 good months of bullishness for the dollar index. It's been more of a rally towards the buy side for the dollar index, and obviously this month, being January, has kind of continued the bullish movement that we've been seeing so far on the dollar index. Yeah, so is still forming, though the month is still the monthly candle or the monthly range is still forming for the dollar index for the month of January, but we've been seeing how bullish it has been, and it has kind of closed this favor or traded above this fair value gap, yeah, on the monthly chart, obviously closing it up, and this is a good indication that we might continue the rally on the dollar index. So let's go back to the weekly charts and see the weekly chart. Okay, last week traded bullish and closed bullish on the weekly, and one of the indication you can see is that the weekly candle closed above the previous week's high. Yeah, so this is another indication that we're still very much bullish on the dollar index. Although it traded downwards, and I was expecting this um it to trade towards this fair value gap, and use the fair value gap as an anchor point here to see a support that can send the price higher towards our objective, yeah. But it's not really unfortunate, but we couldn't get to it, but we got very close to it, and this cost me a lot. Kind of, yeah. I was expecting it to really go into this fair value gap, and we might as well treat this fair value gap as a breakaway gap, yeah, since the price has showed the willingness to continue its bullishness. And then we can target for the drawn liquidity, since we're still bullish, targeting this place, yeah, this high here. Okay, targeting this high. This is 110.91, yeah, as our drawn liquidity for the week. Our drawn liquidity for the week, 110 915, yeah, can be our drawn liquidity for the week, because our dollar index is showing more of bullish signs that we could see price trade to that point, and obviously close this fair value gap and close up this fair value gap, yeah, yes, close up this fair value gap. Yeah, let's go to the daily charts. Okay, the daily chart. Although yesterday's price action closed bearish, but that doesn't indicate that we are bearish on long term on the dollar index. But this closing price, closing below Friday's high, and we could see that the previous week's trading, we had a fair value gap here. Now remember, the more there is for the weekly charts and for the weekly range, there's always an anchor point that we could see price what that can cause a reversal or cause a continuation in the underlying price direction or trend. Yeah. So this could be our range here. This low and sorry, this low and this high. Yeah. So although there's a fair value gap here, but I think I will expect price to trade into discounts. Yeah, taking out the previous week's high, this is more like a higher time frame key level that we've run into, and it's important that we see price come back into discounts to continue any movement for the underlying trend. Yeah, so we're expecting price to trade into the discount, and luckily we have a fair value gap in the discount and a bullish order block, which could be a good point to see more like a support for price to trade higher. So for the time being, we will see a decline to this a decline to the fair value gap. Yeah, decline into this fair value gap, and we'll see how we treat this fair value gap. If this fair value gap can act as an anchor point to see price head towards our draw on liquidity for the week, which is 110.91, yeah, and 915, yes, for the dollar index. And nothing quite much here. Now for Euro USD, the dollar index and Euro USD, that they are inversely correlated. That is to say that whatever we see on the dollar index, we should expect to see the opposite on Euro USD and GBP USD as well. So if we are expecting a bullish candle for the week for the dollar index, then it should be bearish, or we should be expecting bearishness for Euro USD and GBP USD as well. So something to point them to is this place here. We saw GBP USD trade above its high, yeah, last week, and this caused and DXY could not trade below its low, and this is more like a cracking correlation, indicating more of the bullish movement for for the XY or on the XY. So let's go into Euro USD to see what we have. Okay, Euro USD on the monthly, just like we saw on the XY, has been very bearish. You see more of a decline. It's been 3 good months of decline for Euro USD. So obviously we are expecting this month of January to still continue the decline, or the drop for Euro USD. So on the weekly charts, last week, after price traded into the fair value gap, last week came and we saw a good decline here, and we couldn't trade below the previous week's low, or we didn't close below the previous week low for Euro USD. But however, price has run previous week's low here, and this might indicate that we could see price would come into the range. Yeah, price should come into the range. This high and this low can be the range we have. So we should see price come into this range, and obviously check on the daily chart, and I know that there's something like can act as an anchor point for a reversal or the continuation of the bearish movement. So this can be our drawn liquidity for the week. Either we close for the long term to completely close this fair value gap, or you see here, this is an order block for me. Okay, okay, let's take this one. Yeah, this order block, here. Let's see price. The drawn liquidity is 1.00487. Yeah, this our drawn liquidity for the week. Okay, yes. Now on the daily charts, yeah, there's an anchor point. I like to call it an anchor point. Yeah, so or a price level that can cause a continuation for price. Here, price here can come into the range. The range being over this. I use this high. If you use this high and this low, yeah. So obviously is above the 50%, and telling us is at a good premium level. This is a good premium level that we can see price come into, and you can use here as well. Here as well, yeah. Here is a good premium level, and this can be something that we should look at for price trading into the fair value gap, and you see how we react inside this fair value gap to see the continuation of the down movement for Euro USD. So this is it, and this is the weekly commentary. This is what I expect for Euro USD and DXY for this week. So I wish all of you a good trading week. Yeah, be safe.